Hey everybody, it is Mattie here with Altcoin Buzz with you on this Friday. Hope you're excited for the weekend. And today we're looking at the flash crash that happened in the last 12 hours or so, maybe 18 hours. At the time of this recording, it's 12. Depends on when you're listening to this. But this has to do with Bitfinex. This has to do with Tether. So we're going to get into that news courtesy of CoinDesk. We're going to take a look at what Bitcoinist.com has to say. Tether supply has hit a record high. But this is what has happened the last time that this event came to pass. We'll let you know what that is all about. On EthereumWorldNews.com, Tether, Bitfinex sued by New York authorities. We're also talking about Cardano with this technical analysis by Robert on altcoinbuzz.io. Another story here by Alicia. Nike is purportedly getting ready for its own cryptocurrency, jumping on the bandwagon. Wirex has chosen Stellar over Ethereum. Another article here by Alicia. And here on CryptoGlobe.com, Bitfinex accused of $850 million cover-up by New York Attorney General. That relates to our other stories that we were discussing. But let's begin with a snapshot of the market here on CoinGecko.com. There was a pretty big retracement. Bitcoin went down as much as 10% over the course of just a few quick hours. You can see that as of right now, the problem has been mitigated somewhat. There was sort of a bounce back and we're kind of leveling off. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're still down, but only at the time of this recording down 3%, 2.7% now as I say it over the course of the last 24 hours. Other projects down a little bit more, such as Ethereum down 5% and Bitcoin Cash also down 5%. So let's begin now with our main story here on CoinDesk. Bitfinex covered $850 million loss using Tether funds, New York prosecutors allege. The New York Attorney General's office has alleged that crypto exchange Bitfinex lost $850 million and subsequently used funds from affiliated stablecoin operator Tether to secretly cover the shortfall. According to a press release that was issued on Thursday, New York Attorney General Letitia James announced that she had obtained a court order against Bitfinex Incorporated, which operates both Bitfinex and Tether, ordering them to cease violating New York law and defrauding New York residents. Her department determined that Bitfinex, quote, engaged in a cover-up to hide the apparent loss of $850 million of co-mingled client and corporate funds, adding, quote, New York State has led the way in requiring virtual currency businesses to operate according to the law, and we will continue to stand up for investors and seek justice on their behalf when misled or cheated by any of these companies. According to the statement, Bitfinex sent $850 million of customer and corporate funds to Crypto Capital Corporation, a payment processor that is said to be holding funds from other exchanges as well, such as, get ready for this, Quadriga CX. Funds from Tether's reserve were used to make up the shortfall, but neither the loss nor Tether's fund movement were disclosed to customers. And now in the latest development to this story, Bitfinex has responded. It seems like they did so late Thursday night with the following statement. Earlier today, the New York Attorney General's office released an order it obtained without notice or a hearing in an attempt to compel Bitfinex and Tether to provide certain documents and seeking certain injunctive relief. The New York Attorney General's court filings were written in bad faith and are riddled with false assertions, including as to a purported $850 million, quote, loss at Crypto Capital. On the contrary, we have been informed that these Crypto Capital amounts are not lost, but have been, in fact, seized and safeguarded. That could come down to semantics, though. Let's see how this plays out. Continuing, we are and have been actively working to exercise our rights and remedies and get those funds released. Sadly, the New York Attorney General's office seems to be intent on undermining those efforts to the detriment of our customers. Bitfinex and Tether have been fully cooperative with the New York AG's office, as both companies are with all regulators. The New York Attorney General's office should focus its efforts on trying to aid and support our recovery efforts. They go on with a little bit more. There's a little bit more to this statement, but as you can see, they're very defensive and they are standing up for themselves. Now, here's a very interesting story that captures a certain snapshot in time on Bitcoinist.com, because this was really published before this news of Tether and Bitfinex broke. But as you can see here, Tether supply hits record high. Here's what happened to Bitcoin the last time this occurred. This article from yesterday, the 25th of April. So in brief, USDT printing has peaked, sending Bitcoin back over 6K. Not out of the woods yet, but Bitcoin price has room for immediate 12% growth, according to the latest figures showing current availability of major stablecoin Tether. So really, this was published, it seems like, right before all of the you-know-what hit the fan. And as such, I'm not going to spend too much time covering it because sometimes theory deviates from practice when things happen in the real world. And obviously this New York Attorney General situation continues to develop. But you can take a look at this for some theory if you're interested. The idea of USDT peaking in the absence of some of this other bad news, hopefully I think will be a good thing going forward, or perhaps would have been a good thing hypothetically. But really interesting to take a look at this article and get a sense of it in light of what has been developing over the last 24 hours. You can also read about that story here on Ethereum World News. Breaking: Tether Bitfinex sued by New York authorities. Bitcoin doesn't budge yet. Oh, but it has. And as we all know, it has. There has been that retracement. Again, it's not the end of the world. Things have certainly been worse in the past, but yes, it has moved. So this may be a little bit out of date as well. Finally, here on CryptoGlobe.com, this is where you can also read about the issue. Bitfinex accused of $850 million cover-up by New York Attorney General. And now on altcoinbuzz.io, we're looking at this piece by Robert Cardano. ADA price analysis: are the bulls back? After a correction, Cardano is likely to recover soon. This analysis will take a look at some bullish indicators as well as price targets. Cardano had a major correction during the last few weeks. However, I think things might start to turn around soon. Let's check the charts. So ADA over Bitcoin midterm technical analysis. Resistance are the purple lines at 2,000 and 2,400 Satoshis. Support exists in the form of the yellow line at 1,300 and 1,050 Satoshis. And the current price on CoinGecko.com is 0.075 cents. And with a brief update here, we're actually sitting at 6.9 cents. Unfortunately, Cardano has been affected by the downturn. As you can see, down 4.4% on the day. Also down, unfortunately, over the last week and the last 2 weeks. But here's the snapshot over the last 30 days. We're still about even versus where we were 3-4 weeks ago. But again, currently at $0.69, making that 6.9 cents. For the rest of Robert's take and his sense of where Cardano will move next, take a look at the rest of this article, and as always, leave us your opinions and your thoughts in the comments below. Also on altcoinbuzz.io, we have this piece by Licia: Nike getting ready for its own crypto. Apparently, Nike has filed a patent called Cryptokicks. The filing contains lines that suggest that the company is also looking to launch its very own cryptocurrency. So Nike, the global sport clothing manufacturer, has filed for a patent, again called Cryptokicks. This suggests that a new cryptocurrency will soon appear on the market, and this rumor started to spread after observers found Nike's trademark application for the phrase Cryptokicks. It's a pretty good name if I do say so myself. The document is available on the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office site. The application describes such offerings as crypto wallets, quote, downloadable mobile applications for providing access to crypto collectibles, crypto art, and application tokens. It also mentions an online marketplace featuring footwear and clothing. But apparently there's more to it, and Nike is purportedly also ready to launch its own cryptocurrency. The following line in the document feeds such a proposition, quote, providing a digital currency or digital token for use by members of an online community. The filing also says that, quote, unconventional currency systems should enable the planned transactions. And as Licia remarks here, basically everybody wants coins these days. The speed with which big companies are trying to develop their own coins suggests that crypto is becoming a must. A wide array of companies have either already launched coins, are secretly developing them, or planning to release them soon. Of course, in February, JP Morgan, the American financial giant, launched their own stablecoin. More recently, it's become well known that Facebook is allegedly developing a coin of its own, while VKontakte, the Russian equivalent of Facebook, is planning to launch its own cryptocurrency soon. For more information on the U.S. patent information behind this purported Nike cryptocurrency, check out this website, which has all kinds of stuff you could read about as far as Cryptokicks, the filing itself. We'll link to this in the description below. Again, if you need some bedtime reading, something to help you fall asleep at night, this may just do the trick. And finally today on altcoinbuzz.io with another article by Licia: Wirex has chosen Stellar over Ethereum. Wirex, the UK-based cryptocurrency payment processor, has partnered with Stellar. It believes it is significantly faster than the ETH blockchain. So Wirex, again, US-based cryptocurrency payment processor, partner with Stellar XLM. The company deems partnership game-changing. According to an official announcement, it's now possible to buy, store, and exchange lumens on the Wirex platform. So Wirex, which introduced Ripple Wallet back in July, emphasizes that XLM has multiple advantages that attracted the company. So for example, the Stellar protocol features an inbuilt compliance framework. This means that regulatory issues are automatically being dealt with, which is extremely important for the British company. Wirex also emphasizes that the two companies share the same vision. The latter is, quote, to bank the unbanked, democratize access to financial services, and facilitate the integration of the burgeoning token economy. However, the most peculiar reason why Wirex chose Stellar is because of its speed. The British company points out that Stellar is significantly faster than the Ethereum blockchain. It processes about 1,000 transactions per second, while Ethereum sits currently at about 25. So good news for Wirex, good news for Stellar, maybe not so good news for Ethereum. If you want to get Alicia's take on what lies ahead, then check out the rest of this piece. And of course, share your thoughts with us in the comments section below. And I think that about rounds it out, everybody. That's it for today's news. Do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media and keep checking back into our website for news and updates, altcoinbuzz.io. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell to receive notifications. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's Friday, everybody, members of the Altcoin Buzz Army. So yes, I do wish you the best if you choose to invest, but have a great end to your week, a great start to your weekend, and we do hope to see you again soon. As I always say, and I mean it, in our next video. Take care, everybody.